Alright, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous for another Murderhobo Mittwoch. So, we're going to start doing things a little bit differently. I don't know if I'll keep it up for every CRPG, but definitely for this one. I'm going to do sort of a cut commentary. I'm just going to play the game, and if I see something that's noteworthy, whether it be because it's like a boss fight, or an interesting combat scenario, or interesting story, which I'm doubting there's going to be a lot of, or what's more likely, a terrible storytelling or game design piece, I will cut in and share that with you. And yeah, that's how we're gonna make the episode. We'll see how much of a video I can make with an hour or two of play, and yeah, that's about that. So without further ado, this is gonna be the first cut to something interesting. Okay, so this is a little bit noteworthy. Despite all the loot that was on the ground, including who knows how many scrolls and all sorts of other valuable stuff, we did not get to loot any of it because we didn't do it in combat. So if we had looted the stuff during the siege, we would have gotten a ton of gold worth of whatever stuff there was. And since the cultists generally use masterwork weapons, that alone is a lot of value that we lost because we didn't loot during the fight. So I guess if you're playing through, make sure you loot as much as you can while fighting. Alright. So we could go to the Thiefling's hideout and talk to the person Wolf used to work for. Go to Market Square and then travel on to some other place. Worm's Mansion. That we have a quest to do. You know what? For today, let's go check out the Thiefling's hideout. Alright, so we're talking to Sister whoever. The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Wolfshift, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear Sister Christ me. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, I was still in shackles, and I was being watched, and then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd be waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. Okay. Why is she concerned with a robbery gone wrong while demons have literally taken over the city? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Again, demons have taken over the city. Why? Like, is she really so obsessed with betrayal that she cares more? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this so that you can read it if you want. But I can't get over the fact that they're sitting here talking about stealing a necklace, an amulet, while the city burns around them. I kind of just want to kill them all and put an end to it. But I'm also curious about this amulet. Aha! I don't want to get chewed up by demons, so they're working for the demons. That makes me want to fight them even more. This is just beds. Okay, so this entire trip was literally just to get a quest about going and finding out who the traitor is. Which apparently we do back at our base. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I just asked. I'll cut it in, but yeah. Tell me who the traitor is to the thieflings. Ganabris is threatened by a demon horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves? Construct's code word. Okay. Well, it's a new location that we probably wouldn't have gotten if we had killed them, so... Alright, so on to the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. Maybe we'll find some good magic stuff. I don't know. Okay. A gold ring. Okay. 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 All right. So there's a basement. Talking weapon. I'm a Pathfinder. Okay. You now have a unique companion. You can access him through a special button in your inventory. Click on it to initiate dialogue with him, or change his form to make him take the shape of any weapon before handing him to one of the characters in your party. Okay. Finian will become more powerful as his personal story progresses. I mean, that's an interesting, unique mechanic. However, I don't have high hopes, because this game has let me down several times already, so very low expectations. We'll see if it's cool, though. Oh, also there was a cart in the city, I assume to loot the corpses of the enemies that invaded. So I have a little bit of gold from that. But yeah, I just turned Finian into a talking weapon. I mean, a composite longbow, which is a +1 cold iron ghost touch longbow. Which is great, because so far, Lan has had trouble with dealing with damage reduction. So now, he's able to bypass damage reduction. So, Magic Dagger, Cold Iron Masterwork. She has spells. He has this. She has Cold Iron Rapier and spells. She has Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword, and she has magic stuffs, and that's everyone. So, we are now able to completely negate the damage reduction that the demons have, which means that it's pointless that they have it now. Okay. In any case. So Lan
the heart's greatest challenge.
Now has... yeah, should be able to bypass. Also, Ghost Touch, I think, means that he can fight incorporeal stuff now. How do we get in the basement?
We march ahead.
I mean, he said he guards the basement. Athletics, okay. That's how we get to the basement. Alright, basement. Okay. I mean, I have been stealing everything I could get from your shop that isn't nailed down, so... You thief, get out of here, blah 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 blah. Oh, by the way, let me just go ahead and calm down and introduce myself. I was told to make it look like I'd left. I mean, I've got a +9 to bluff and intimidate. And it's only a 1 difference, so... Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Dude, he's right there. Why are you talking about him? Like, he's literally the one that got you to start talking. Like, oh, geez, if you recognize him, which you just did, why are you talking about him in the third person? It doesn't make any sense. I mean... Okay. So that's everything. Now we know who the traitor to the thieves group is. Redhead, long horns, green cloak. Yes, that is such an apt description. There couldn't possibly be more than one thief that has a green cloak and long horns. Alright, enemy fight.
Be careful, everyone.
Giant spiders, and we're way out of position.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
But they die real fast, so...
Cover me, alright?
Okay. That was a waste of time. Yeah, random encounters... If you're DMing a D&D campaign, if you're designing a video game, it doesn't matter. Random encounters should have some degree of challenge to them. Otherwise, they're literally just a waste of time. Okay. So Melron is redheaded, Melron has a green cloak, and Melron is dark-skinned. So I think it's Melron. Okay, we completed the little mystery. Alright. Okay, here we go. Someone connected to the cult of Baphomet ordered him to steal the Moon of the Abyss. Got the scroll to take out the golem, but traded them to Erebeth so he could swipe the amulet. Alright, so the amulet is in the possession of the cultists. I wonder if we would have been able to find it without doing this little quest. Okay. Thiefling ring. I wonder what that is. Forgot something. Okay. Okay. Hopefully the ring does something. Thiefling ring. +2 bonus on trickery and stealth. If the wearer is a tiefling, the bonus increases to +3. My, what a quinkydink. So he now has a 16 trickery and a 12 stealth. Yeah, that'll do nicely. He is the highest stealth, right? Yeah, by far. Okay. Cool. And naturally we're going to collect everything. Including some keys that likely go to that door over there.
Without a doubt. That is quite a discovery.
Okay.
Might be trap, might be treasure. This is my kind of work.
Loot. Door. Loot. Loot. Nothing. Great. Okay. I can't help but wonder if it would have been more interesting to just kill them all. But, I mean, we're chaotic good, so We don't just go around murdering people for stealing stuff. Alright, so looking through the loot we got from that little thing, we found... oh. Usable item grants its owner a +1 to all trickery skill checks. So is that a single use or is that a repeated use thing? Don't know. And then summons a familiar that gives bonuses on knowledge, arcana, and perception. So let's see if those are multi-use. Oh, we can't use them yet. We have to leave town first. Okay. Sure. Let's see if enemies respawn. Nope. Oh, maybe. What is this? Plagued horse, you say?
Attack!
I feel like I'm missing some stuff. Could have sworn I had that on there. Could have sworn I also had this stuff on here. Alright.
My blade.
And Blan.
You won't survive me.
Laniel.
Aim carefully.
Actually hit. Wow.
Attack!
Ilya moving in and striking. And it's dead. Oh, there's another one, I see. Camellia needs to swap out for her bow. Alright.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Alright. That's the end of combat. Okay. So yeah, they just randomly added some trash mobs.
We will prevail.
No glory without risk.
You won't survive
Okay,
me.
so here's an interesting fight. Let's go ahead and hit Bless.
Distract them from me.
Ghoul Creeper, as well as some kind of big scary demon. Okay. What? Okay, yeah. So we failed the saving throw. And so everyone except for Camellia and Sela is now
Into the fray.
whatever. Okay. I think this might be a definite definite armor class reduction here. It said 12 versus 14, but it said it succeeded. Oh, 12 plus 10. What? What level is this dude? Level 9?
Go for their heart.
Seriously? Death-stealing gaze. All living creatures must succeed on a DC 18 Fortitude save or gain a negative level. Permanent power attack. Damage reduction, because everything has damage reduction. 20 AC. Resistant to acid, cold, and fire. Immune to electricity and poison. Has 4 attacks per round at plus 13. Is that... Am I understanding that correctly? Oh, jeez. Are we seriously gonna die to something that was just added? Okay, Ilya's down. What? What? Okay, and then the trash mobs with them are also 3 attacks that are all sneak attacks. I mean, that's not enough. That's not enough by a long shot. I'm probably gonna have to reload because I'm... No. He has damage reduction to ice. Which means, I guess, cure moderate wounds on her. Yeah, cure moderate wounds on her. And, okay. How am I supposed to win this with level 3 characters? This is stupid. Like, I think the 3 trash mobs would actually be a challenge already. Like, how is it that they're so bad at encounter design? So incredibly bad that they either throw completely inconsequential stuff that gets one shot at you, or they throw crazy challenges that force you to reload your game constantly. Like, I saw this coming with the water elemental in the little tutorial dungeon. They obviously don't know how to balance encounters. Like, this would probably be a challenge for a level 5 plus party. So, is the intention just that if we're not high enough level, we just fail and have to come back later? Like, I don't understand how they think this is going to be good at all. Like, yeah, just the creepers, just the ghouls would have been a challenge.
The spirits demand your blood.
I don't understand. I really don't. Like, there's no way, especially with the hold person and the constant negative levels. Like, I don't even get to act right now.
So this is how it feels?
Oh, hey, Lan's finally out of the hold person. Okay, I killed a ghoul. And everyone's still...
All your fault.
Nope, still don't get a turn.
This was unexpected.
Yeah, your party has been defeated. They are so bad at encounter design. Like, it's not hard to set up a system where an encounter scales with the player's party. It's really not. Like, there were limitations 20 years ago. 10 to 20 years ago, there were limitations that prevented the programmer from being able to set up code that, you know, drastically changes encounters on the fly. Just because the processors back then couldn't handle that many calculations, that, you know, that complex of formulas on a regular basis. But now there is no excuse. It is such a lightweight operation to have encounters scale based off of the player's power. And yeah, if you want there to be an encounter where the party has no chance of winning, have a character when you spot the enemy, have a character say like, "Oh, they're too much for us. We need to get out of here," or something to clue the player in that they should be running away. On the bright side, the autosave is right outside this place. Now I'm kind of curious if the encounter's still there, or if it was just a random thing. I'm going to investigate for science. Okay, so yeah, this is just an enemy. Yeah, this is not possible. With a level 3 party, this encounter is not possible.
Forwards.
You could even make this trigger, this encounter could only trigger once the party is X level, or whatever. Like, there's so many ways to go about it to prevent an impossible encounter like this. Okay, if that's the demon that we summoned in the demoning circle, fair enough. But still, same thing applies. Encounters should not be insurmountable. Like, the thing had plus 13 to hit on 3 attacks. Plus level drain, plus mass AoE, paralysis, and everything. Like, okay, whatever. Let's try heading to the Silken Thread place. Dead duelists. Interesting. Oh, just random stuff. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, just the encounters are so poorly balanced, it's not even funny. Like, it is really not funny.
Save the last one for me.
Alright. So, we've got Cultists. What a surprise. What level is he? 1. He's level 1.
Aim carefully.
So we're literally gonna one-tap him.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Yep. Yeah, bunch of level 1 enemies. Okay.
Forwards.
Alright. So, I think the
Distract them for me.
entire idea here is
We
the
shall
encounter
overcome.
design for this game is absolutely abysmal. Like, I feel like half of the encounters are a terrible writer / DM going, oh, wouldn't it be cool if this happened? And then having some ridiculous thing happen.
Our path leads on.
And then the rest of it is just flipping. It's the equivalent of a DM just flipping through the monster manual for whatever role-playing game of your choice and picking stuff at random without actually paying attention to what level your party is, without actually paying attention to
That is quite a discovery.
really anything. Like, just no idea what they're doing. Stranger.
Without a doubt.
Let me guess. Is this gonna be another...
Our time has come.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Sure. Go ahead and burn your Cure Light Wounds.
At your discretion.
Alright.
I will not falter.
I am the answer, but what is the question? What? Yeah, like... What? The DM is so bad.
Something wrong?
Like, it's almost painful how bad this DM is.
This is my kind of work.
You are today's sacrifice.
Like, I would really love encounters that were enough of a challenge that I had to try and, like, use abilities and stuff. And
Endure this.
not just so overwhelming that I can't win. You know, I should actually check before I just assume he's super low level too. Okay, he's actually a decent level. Alright. So maybe I should take him seriously.
Cover me, all right?
Like, if I get wasted because I didn't take an encounter seriously, that's one thing. But yeah, he's
Do
toast.
not hold back.
Yeah. Okay. Magic helmet, magic studded leather. Okay. Neat. I don't feel like I earned it, but okay. You know what? I'm just gonna call it here for this episode. Yeah, I think I keep going back to the same assessment of this game, is they hired a terrible DM. A DM who doesn't know anything about the architecture of an adventure, of encounters, how to challenge the player without just overwhelming them. Like, I have a fairly min-maxed party. Like, I really went through and changed each character into a more optimal form of themselves. So yes, some of the encounters that would be a little bit more challenging if I had kept the default characters are less challenging, but even if I had the default characters with their slightly lower power levels, the main thing I optimized was just skills. As far as combat goes, like, Lance still does the same thing. Sela still does the same thing. Camellia still does the same thing. Actually, Camellia arguably does less damage. But, like, I mostly optimized them for you know, skill use. But even so, like, the DMing is terrible. Like, have the encounters scale with the party's level. Because that was a level 5 character and 2 level 1s. With a level 3 party. Where you're guaranteed to be at least a level 3 party because of the way the tutorial dungeon works, and you come out into this world map at level 3. So you're guaranteed to be minimum level 3. Which means even the trash mobs shouldn't be level 1. there shouldn't be a level 1 enemy anywhere after the tutorial dungeon, because you have a level 3 party of 6 people. Like, I'm fairly certain Ilya could have single-handedly won that encounter. Meanwhile, even with all 6, we don't stand a chance. Well, technically 7 because of the animal companion. We don't stand a chance against the demon that showed up in the market square after we cleared it the first time. So, yeah, just terrible DMing. Honestly, the storyteller, the writing feels so just disappointing. Like, I know $2 million is not a whole lot whenever it comes to like a AAA game, but for like a solid AA title like this, $2 million was what they raised with their Kickstarter. And they couldn't hire a slightly better writer or just hire a competent DM to step in and just guide them in the right direction? Did nobody in the entire process sit there and go, hey, maybe the story should be a little less heavy-handed? But whatever. I digress. That has been Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous for Murderhobo Mittwoch. I hope you enjoyed it more than I did. And until next time, have a good one.